Hello, 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 hello. Hey, hello, 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 hello. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just check. Alright, now the check is over. Right now, let's play. Sorry, for some reason when I get out the window, it kind of stops and somewhere sound can be captured. Regionals. Put all my hard work in. Wait, I don't think I sent out the tweet, did I? Well, okay, that's fine. Yes. And nobody shows up for this anyway. Regionals, could all my hard work and practice and late nights and effort and cash for rallying paying off. I shouldn't get too excited, we haven't won yet. I'm still thinking about Mr. Chocolate Cupcakes. They were yummy-tastic. Wait, what? Yummy-tastic? Wait, what? Lights, camera, explosions, murder! What do you think we can expect at regionals? We've never been to a competition like this before. But don't worry, I'll be fine. Wait, what? Which if he take shall quite unpeople her of her ligers for her sweets. And what she after? I'm gonna kill the servant, Imogen will lose faith. Wait, what? What? Except she bend her humor, she'll be assured of the taste of two. And she still, but if she still stays faithful, I'll deal with her too. Already work practicing, I see. Watch out, Imogen. I'm gonna poison your husband. Ah, of course. I know who the imposter is. It's obviously Miranda, yes. I don't think that's part of the plot. Wait, what? That's not? Are we improvising again? Yes, we've been following Shakespeare lore quite closely, and quite closely to the letter, yes, throughout this game. Yeah, my favorite part was when we got to Romeo and Juliet, and we were attacked by man-eating plants. Yes, my favorite part of Romeo and Juliet from school was the man-eating plants. Also, you know what? Romeo and Juliet could use some magical girl could use some magical girls and some man-eating plants. Must be fresh, must be yours. Feed me, Romeo, feed me blood. Must be fresh, must be yours. Feed me, Romeo, feed me all night long. 'Cause if you feed me, Romeo, I can grow up big and strong. Viola is totally gonna lose it on the bus ride. I've never seen the girl stay still for that long before. I hear every door you open and I know just where you're going. Alright, we appear to be on something. It appears to be a really, really long train, I guess. Are we there yet? Well, no, not since the last time you asked. Yeah. R/Boomer Humor. Does it look like we're there? Yeah. Rosalind has a good point, yes. How much longer does this bus ride last? Wait, this is a bus? This is one long bus, then? It's approximately 3 hours from our school to the school where regionals is being held. And since we're driving 15 minutes, that means we're nearly 3 hours left to go. I can't take this anymore. It is just so boring. Hey, you should have bought yourself a Game Boy or something. You know, actually, probably not. You probably don't want to actually bring a game. Actually, don't bring a game machine. Yeah, don't do that. It attracts too many annoying Karens that want to steal it. Yeah, that's why I don't recommend that children bring game consoles to school, because not every kid is very nice, and some of them are raised by idiots that teach their kids to be even bigger idiots. The bus stopped finally. Wait, what? That's not supposed to happen. It's only been 30 minutes. This can't be right. Oh no, we're being attacked by the forces of darkness! Wait, so we're gonna transform in front of all our classmates and they're gonna know we're magical girls and Wait, that means they're gonna call the government, and then the government's gonna try to capture us and experiment on us and stuff. Or, you know, try to kill us. What's wrong with the bus driver? Clearly, they've been replaced by a demonic imposter by the main villain of the game. Yes, and they're transporting us into the hell dimension. The other students are asleep. What's going on? Clearly, this is the work of a villain. Actually, I don't know. I don't have a villain in my lore that would do this, but maybe I should make one sometime. Yes. After all, this is like a classic tale of a taxi cab or a bus actually turning out to be a transportation of the dead. Wait, I know who it reminds me of. Monster Truck Kun. Yes. Yes, you see, Truck Kun in my lore is actually a very powerful villain, yes. He's actually a monstrous delivery truck that's possessed by the spirits of a drunk driver. Yes, and he's in service with the powers of evil. Yes, and all the isekai worlds are actually ideal dream worlds that are meant to brainwash people into becoming super soldiers for the forces of evil. I know, because I've been there. Look outside, that ain't right. Do we enter the nightmare realm? Hey, thank you for the follow! Siegfried Sigil, thank you very much. Let's go find that. Let's find out. Right ahead of you. I don't care what monsters are out there. I want off this bus. I'll come too. I'll bring my dimension analysis gear. Wait, what? You have that? I'll stay behind and watch the other students. But Paulina, you should definitely help us. Alright, transformation time, go! Moon Prism Power activate! Yes! Yes. I don't remember what the Sailor Moon theme was for magical transformation, sorry. You see, it's been a long time since I watched the original Sailor Moon, yeah. And when I did, it was just a few episodes scattered here and there because it kind of came on at a rather inconvenient time for me, and however, what episodes I did catch were really, really cool. And yes, the villains in Sailor Moon acted a lot like the villains in this game. They just do things like attack random grocery stores, or attack random buses, or attack random schools for whatever reason. This is looking really freaky. Wait, what? Oh no, we're in the woods. I don't like this. I'm detecting large concentrations of nightmare energy to the north. Oh no, nightmare energy. I know what this is. This is a nightmare realm. This is where the Boogeyman and his minions live. Yes. Yes, in my lore, the Boogeyman is a powerful villain. Oh no, a demon! Oh no! The border between this world is almost destroyed, and once it's destroyed, my master will rule all of its existence. What? Who is your master? Is it Cthulhu, the Dark Lord of Darkness within darkness? Actually, the main villain in my... Actually, the main major threat in my lore is Lilith, so it makes sense that we would fight demons. Not in our watch. Puny little girls, I shall enjoy your deaths. Whoa, dude, we're actually gonna die if we lose this? Damn. That's a really dark. Alright, prepare yourselves, foul fiend, to be opponed by the powers of justice. I have an idea. Right now, what's the thing that gives me an extra turn? Extra turn. And then I will... Yes, and then I will give Imogen an attack boost. Right now, inspired. Have some bardic inspiration. You know, for the Shakespeare game. Wind power up, go! Alright, now, we don't need to heal just yet. Alright, what's this guy's weakness? Oh, he's weak to earth. Oh, we're hyper right now, so we might as well do the big damage. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, he's attacking everybody at one time! Alright, I have a... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we should definitely poison him, yeah. I know. Yeah, we don't have the ability to poison right now. That's okay, we can take him. Alright, now let's go for the Tiara Toss attack. Yeah, that's a big hit right there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's take an extra turn. And then go for a big wind attack. There we go. Right now, let's see. I probably want a bigger charge before I go for the big attack. Alright, let's go for a wind attack. Yeah, that poison will put in some work. Right now, oops, that actually is going to do random healing, isn't it? Hey, random Beerus, maybe that'll do a lot of damage. Let's go for it, yeah. Alright, we got... Alright, might as well go for the big magic attack. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. We go into hyper mode. Alright, might as well... Alright, we're about to be hyper, so... I'll just hit him with a big fire attack. Oh, he's actually hitting pretty hard. You should probably be more careful. I should probably be more careful. Here, you can have some regen. Alright, now. Become trouble, what does that even mean? There we go. There we go, we beat him. Alright, now we're level 32. Miranda learned the new ability, Harm. Rosalind's Sky Breath ability is now more powerful. The nightmare energy is quickly dissipating. Yes, we're back. What was that villain going on about? About the boundaries of the world's breaking down in there. Master being able to reign very soon. Let's hurry back to the bus before people notice. Yes, and we don't want to get turned into the government, no. I'm told the government doesn't like magical grills. We told everyone that you were off to get help, yeah, sure. And, they bought it for some reason, yes. That's good, it'd be hard to explain. Especially since we're not entirely sure ourselves. Alright, we might as well sit back down, I guess. Hello, we're finally here for regionals. This'll definitely not be the time when the villains do their big strike against everybody. Welcome to the regional high school theater trope competition. If you could head over to the sign-in desk there, we'll get you set up. Hey, it's just another loser school that thinks they have a chance. Wait, what? Who the heck is that? Look how they're dressed. Stay away from the mean girl trope, because we're going to wipe the stage with you. I see, we have our adversaries. It turns out those mean girls are actually villains. You know, they'll actually transform into demonic monsters or something. Maybe they're actually Cthulhu and his fingers in disguise. Now, Jin, are you ready to look all sick? Just pre-show chitters, I'll be fine. Oh no, she's been poisoned! Actually, I better use the restroom before we go. Something's not right. This isn't like her. I hope nothing bad happened. Not so fast, you're not leaving here. Wait, what? Oh, they really are villains. Mrah, the dimensional terror fills my body with ultimate power. Why tonight of all nights? Looks like we're here. Looks like we got here just in time. Need a hand? Looks like the mean girls actually were villains. I knew they were. Everybody knows in the Magical Girl anime, anybody who acts even slightly mean to the main characters are definitely villains. I knew they were bad. I knew they were villains in disguise. Magical transformation time, yes. Good, we got the support character. And we got the debuffer. The debuffer's the good one. Definitely much more useful than Miranda, really. I mean, Miranda's not completely useless, but you know. Now it's time for you to die. What? They turn into tentacle monsters? I don't like that! Ugh, get them out of here. Alright, get toxic, just like all of you are. Power up. Ow, they're attacking. Actually, they're not doing that much damage, really. That's probably because there are so many of them. Mean girl, it's not my fault I'm better than you! Yeah, well, Alright, now. Alright, let's go for the bear attack. Alright, I have an idea. We're gonna vulnerable all of them and then hit them with a big tiara attack. Go, tiara time! Yeah, wipe them all out! Mean girls get eliminated. Beatrice's weaken ability is more powerful now. What happened? How did I get here? It came to use the restroom and then you pass out, yeah. And you helped me even though I was mean to you earlier? Thanks, I guess. We have time for this. The play is about to start without us. Okay, fine. And this is why my lady Imogen cannot be with us today. Wait, what? I'm sorry I'm late. What is going on? Don't worry, we took care of it. Wait, what? So when you didn't show up, we tried to drag things out, stalling for time. And then Miranda made a joke. And the audience loved it. Oh yes, we turned it into stand-up comedy time. She's not even kidding, it was the most animated laughing I've ever seen from an audience. So I then made a joke and got an even bigger laughs. And then you just went just hamming it up how ridiculous it was that the play wasn't going correctly because the star wasn't there. Stand-up comic was a role I was made to play. Yes, quite literally by Z-Boy Games. And that's how we made Waiting for Imogen. All without me. My big moment in the spotlight. But you save people from being killed by nightmares. That's more important in a play, isn't it? Oh, well, I'm sure. Yes it is. I guess, but I really wanted to be the star in a play, but you know, saving the world, I have to do that too, I guess. We should leave Imogen alone for a bit. And finally, the winners of this year's regional competition are... Wait, what? What, we somehow won anyway? What, how did we do that? Hard to believe we won with a play that was improvised on the spot. I'm glad we won, but it feels like but it's hard not to feel a little rejected. I mean, yeah, but you won, yeah. There's always next year. No, we'll be out of school next year. Yeah, that's right. If we stop the nightmares from entering our world, then next year we can perform free of interruptions. That's the spirit. Wait, what are the mean girls doing? I've already planned out some amazing plays for us to do next year. Alright, now, we should probably, yeah, you really need to be updated, yeah. Yeah, for some reason you've been out of the party for quite some time. There we go, that should help you. I should also change your moveset, too. Oh, 100% ice to everything? That sounds pretty good. So yeah, I'll probably get heal, repeat on hyper. Boost healing for 4 turns. Tiger's Eye, repeat best heal this battle. 2x power on next attack. Coming storm becomes snowpocalypse. No, we don't really need to. Becomes snowpocalypse, that sounds like it's gonna be really good. Maybe. Maybe, potentially. Alright, Rosalind. Bitter Barb, 150 pierce damage. Yes. Yes, the power. Yes, my favorite thing about the good guys, yes. Your teacher, Miss Lufkin, left her note that you've been studying for the taming of the shrew. Wait, what? Mr. Bottom? Hey, man! This teacher's name is Mr. Bottom! Oh, well. Since she is spending her time celebrating her sugar glider's birthday. Oh, well, I like how the substitution... I like how the original teacher's situations get even more absurd as we go through the game. My name is Mr. Bottom. Feel free to make fun of my name if it adds any happiness to your dreary lives. Ah, well. Well, I can assure you if I've already done that. Now, in the beginning of the Taming of Shrew, who was Christopher Sly arguing with? Imogen? I don't think he was arguing with me at all. Ha ha ha, but seriously, who was he arguing with? Thespian, could you help me out? This guy. He was drunkenly arguing with the hostess over broken glasses. Moving on to the main body of the play, after they were married, what was in the way that Perchetto stole from Kate that evening? Fiola, do you know the answer? Yes. I'm very sorry. We're on fire. What's next? I've got just the thing planned. Wait, a portal! Who's that? You're human, thank goodness. Uh-oh. Who are you? Are you the evil mastermind behind all these evil events? What's going on? I thought we were the only ones who could create portals. Yes, of course, sure. It's totally not part of my evil plan or whatever, no. Ignore the fact that I have unusually colored anime hair. Actually, so do all of you. My world is on the brink of ruin. A castle appeared out of nowhere one day, and from its source, the living undead spilled forth. Wait, what, the undead? Oh no. Are we gonna be in a Breath of Death 7 scenario? Are we gonna have to fight Dim Bones? Yes. I stood firm and tried to fight back, but as monsters approached, I felt a power engulf me. I sense you are bearers of that same power. I fought hard, but I couldn't win against such numbers, and so I came here in search of help. Of course, we'll help you. Did you say undead? Yes. Yes, like zombies and skelly boys, and spoopy ghosts. Yes. You seem different from the other people we've met in the other worlds. I don't understand it myself, but as soon as I gained this power, it felt like I became a different person. Yeah, I don't trust you, Kate. You seem like you're gonna turn out to be a twist villain, aren't you? But we should hurry. I don't know how much longer my world can last. I can bring the entire troop to the other worlds as well. But they can only use 4 people in combat at a time. Oh, we can finally bring everybody, I guess. Oh, this is way worse than I expected. Oh no. I meant to return to the source of the infestation and mysterious dark castle that one day appeared. But to walk there from the village would take many days. Maybe if we found another mode of transportation. All the people here have fled, so perhaps some animals remain. But be careful, I sense the dead have already taken this place. Better transform. Alright, now, transformation time, go. Yes. But you do not skip the magical transformations in a magical girl anime. They're very important to the plot, you see. Yes, we need to attack the basic premise of magical girls. We have to attack the villains first, and then we can, and then transform, yes. Yeah, it might be difficult because, I mean, there's no way that the villains will recognize us when we're in our normie human form, no. Definitely not. You know, because evil alien dictators from outer space, because evil alien dictators are, very dumb, you see. Except not really. You see, the reason they don't the reason the villains don't recognize us in our normally human forms is because it's like when Perry the Platypus puts on the hat. Yeah. All right, Kate. Let's see what you got. All right, now I might as well defend plus. Are you like some sort of tank, Miss Kate? Alright, we got Bear. Wallflower, Bully, Upheaval, Boys, Rebellion, Uplift. Alright, I might as well go with Protect. 100% physical. I might as well go for the AoE. Why not? 50% heal, Taunt, Unstoppable. Might as well go with Uplift. %. Alright, now that should be good. Well, I don't want Miranda, but you seem like you're gonna be a tank. Biola's okay, but I think you seem a bit more like a tank. Actually, I like Miranda. I think I'll go with this for right now. Yes. That should be good. Alright, now, let us deal with some vile villains. Prepare yourselves, vile villains, to be pwned in the name of justice. Whoops, I inflicted vulnerable. I meant to do poison. Whoops. Alright, give yourself an extra turn. Alright, now, give Imogen a big attack boost. Alright, now, inspire to greatness. Oh, that did a lot of damage, but, you know, they're not vulnerable. They're not going to be vulnerable to vulnerable anymore. Which is how the game works. What to say. Alright, now, let's poison them all. There, now they're all toxic. Wait, maybe I can inflict a random ailment. Alright, now, go for the Tiara Toss. Ooh, that was really, really strong. I like that. That was really, really strong and very, very effective. Hey, wait a minute. Doesn't this place look kind of... Wait, what? These aren't undead, they're cats! I recognize these cats. They're those aliens. They're the aliens that... They're those aliens that were kidnapping cows in Cthulhu Saves the World. And, you know, one of them was a good guy that was helping Cthulhu save the world. Honestly, they weren't my favorite party member, but, you know. Eat that. Yes, they're attacking with their tentacles. They also appeared in Cosmic Star Heroine, yes. Alright, let's vulnerable them all. Actually, we don't need to do anything. Here, just defend. Alright, let's go. Tiara Toss. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Oh, they're actually zombies, okay. I guess they're zombified versions of those cats, yes. That makes them even deadlier than before. You got a bigger backpack. Cool, I can use a bigger item. I'm pretty sure I missed the one bigger backpack in, when I went to fight Titania and her army of evil fairies. I still can't believe Miss Titania would do something so evil. Like, you know, become a bad guy. She usually isn't the sort to hate on people's happiness. I'm guessing whatever dark evil influence of the bad guys was kind of messing with her, maybe. At least I think so. Something! Strange, we haven't encountered any skeletons or zombies. Hold on, something. Snap your fingers. Only eats nice mice brains. Some meow. I like that. That's cool. Alright, let's make them vulnerable. Alright, now we'll just defend. Alright, Tiara Toss, go! Yeah! That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's head up for the extra turn. Yeah, that extra turn really came in handy. I'm fairly certain that Miranda got something cool. The stun is kinda useless. I mean, we don't really need poison. Horsehair, speed down. Oh, she actually... I see, she actually has a heat. She actually has something that kind of does decent damage now. We might as well take... I might as well take that. She actually has something that can actually do damage now. You know, reliably speaking. I might as well take on this bad guy over here. Alright, vile villain, prepare yourself. There we go. Let's toxify them. Yeah. I like that. You're now toxic. Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? There we go, get that offense going. We're just gonna do the same strats we've been doing all this time. Alright, the good news is all the enemies are poisoned, which means I'll be taking lots of damage. Oh no, we're all poisoned now! That's not good! But it won't last. We'll just vulnerable them all. I got 90. Right now, I might as well just defend and go for the big attack. There we go. I might as well go for the extra move. There we go. It's gonna try to poison all of us again. Not really worried about that. Good thing we got the Poison Bane attack. Right now, where's that new move? Oh, right. We got that. We got the big Pierce attack, don't we? Right, we should definitely use that. I should definitely use that just to clear mobs. I should definitely use that to clear mobs, yeah. Alright, I believe that's progress over there. Does that mean there's something over this way? Oh, there are some bad guys. What the heck is that? Shinigami? Did you know Shinigami love apples? Oh, what? We got a Death Note reference now? Yes, I have seen Death Note. Some bard. Hard to play your lyre when your fingers keep falling off? I imagine it would be. Alright, prepare to be toxified. Get that extra turn, yeah. Alright, attack up. Alright, now, let's see, get some Bardic Inspiration. Get that wind damage going. Oh no, it does AoE. These guys do poison no matter what type of damage they got. Might as well vulnerable them all so they take big damage from. Sure, why not? Let's do the big Unite attack. Oh wow, that actually didn't do as much as I thought it would. Alright, now I might as well do a setup. Oh, that actually repeats that? Oh, that is so broken. That is absurdly broken. There we go, just... That actually repeats the properties of the move, too. That means she can, like, take, like, 3 turns in 1 turn? Oh, that is broken. That is absolutely busted. Oh, she has a move that hits everything? Oh, this actually hit this. That does more damage if enemies have an ailment. Well, that actually goes really well with my strategy. That works splendidly with my strategy. Woo! We can charm all the bad guys. Yes, I would like to brainwash all the bad guys. Or we're doing this in the name of justice, guys. We're totally not doing it for any other reasons. No. All right, I might as well equip the bigger traits. Alright, might as well get rid of that one and put on that one. I see. Just remove that. And put on that. I am not even paying attention to what those traits even do. Oh, regenerate HP each turn? Don't mind if... That sounds great. I like that. Right now, where does this go? Towards a bad guy. And we got some more alien cats. Alright, let's poison them all. I shall steal it all, every last treasure in the Empire. Yes, I like to make references to other games that I played. And also games that I haven't played. You know, I think it's funny for some reason, even though it's really, really not. Yeah, get that wind strike going. That way, if enemies survive all this beating, we can beat them down, yeah. Plus the poison will take out most of their health, yeah. Alright, now, let's hit them with a little brainwashing. Alright, might as well defend, since we don't really have anything useful. Oh yeah, big attack, there we go. Alright, now, we'll do this. Alright, let's do the setup. And then we can repeat the last strike. Oh, we got the ailment bane, right. I should probably use that. I should have used that. Boy, I learned Encore. Beatrice learned Quick Think. Ooh, Breeze ability became more powerful. Miranda got Winter. Winter is coming. Winter is coming, guys. Are you prepared? Right now, where is that? Oh, random power! Random elements. Okay, I guess. Wait, did Imogen get something new? Oh, it'll probably go better than that. Ooh, Encore. Last ally use element, 200% power. That doesn't sound too bad. That might make a good backup. Let's see, I'll just check everything real quick. Right now, I might as well get rid of Ingenious and get Cunning Boost last 2 tail. And that Cunning Boost is not really that good, but you know. Alright, Miranda, what do you got? Nope. Whoops, that's not what I want. Alright, yeah, defaults to that. Alright, Viola, do you have anything new? Nope, I think we're done here. Ah, there's a treasure chest over there. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? My little Zompony! Come on, everybody! Come on, every pony brains! What? Oh no, it's Undead Twilight Sparkle! No! Oh no! That's so bad! Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely 100% amazing. Absolutely awesome. Oh no, the evil Twilight Sparkle's attacking. No. Get vulnerable. Yeah, how do you like that? Alright, now, we will, defend. Because I want to hit them really hard with a big tiara attack. Alright, now, repeat the sounding word. Yeah, how do you like that? And I get to repeat my last action, too. Alright, now. Alright, now, eat the big physical. Alright, they're attacking, but that's okay. Ooh, that did, like, 0 damage. Eat that! Get out of here, Twilight Sparkle! Wait, what's this random element do? I don't know what that did, but it did something. It didn't change all the elements of my attacks, did it? Cut the Annihilator. This item deals dark damage. Don't forget to equip it from the menu. Oh no, an item that deals dark damage. That's so dark and edgy. Which is, you know, not really what magical girls are all about. You know, unless you make a deal with QB or something. Yeah, admittedly, Madoka did kind of redefine an entire genre, didn't it? And that's absolutely 100% amazing. Yeah, kind of mean, magical girls, super dark and very edgy. In all seriousness, it was kind of expected, really. That one day it would happen. Alright, now. Tiara toss time, go! Yeah, how you like that? Wait, I got an even better idea. What if I took the attack boost and instead of giving it to Imogen, you see, I gave it to the Viola. And then I had her do her 3-turn attack. Alright, now we're gonna set up for the turn. We're gonna repeat our last action, which will let us hit with Big Ailment Bane. Oh, that wasn't quite as effective as I thought it would. I guess I'll keep going with Imogen strats. Wait, no. Alright, might as well hit him with a big dark attack. Wait, that's just going to... That's just gonna do random ailments. There we go. At least Miranda does have the big random Pierce attack, which is really strong. It does random damage though, and I'm not really a fan of that, but you know. Yeah, it's better than nothing, I think. It's better than nothing, I think. It's still one of the better It's still one of the better Unite attacks. Alright, now. Let's do the same strat we've been doing over and over. Alright, now, Paradigm Shift, go. And then we go for more power. Because Digimon have more power, yes. Power up. Alright, now, let's do the big power-ups. Let's do the big power-up, yeah. Oh no, we're getting poisoned. I don't like that. Alright, eat vulnerable. And I'll just defend with you, and if you... Alright, now we're hyper, so we're gonna go for the big tiara attack. Oh wow, you got really... Alright, I might as well set up for the turn. I'll just repeat the last action. Barrage, go! All physical, yeah! Might as well weaken the enemies even more. Right now, we got the Poison Bane attack, so we might as well do that. Alright, I might as well go for the Random Pyrrhus. Yeah, that did enough damage to KO them. Excellent, we beat all the bad guys. But we haven't won the game just yet. There's still much game to go. Oh no, more evil My Little Pony. I don't like it. Actually, I think it's pretty hilarious, but you know, I have to kind of pretend to be dark and... Yes. There we go, get that boost. Power up. Alright, now, let's do the big power up for the next attack. Alright, they're just gonna keep attacking. Alright, now, let's make them all vulnerable. Alright, now. If we have to, we'll, rely... Alright, Tiara to attack, yeah. Alright, we'll just set up for the next big attack. And then we'll repeat the action. And then hit everything with big physical. Yeah, you're doing very little damage to Miranda. Okay, let's do... Ooh, 1,000 damage off that? Damn. That's really good. Alright, go for it. Yeah, how you like that? Alright, now we're level 35. Ooh, persistent. We learned how to petrify! Collaborative. Oh, we learned a new trait and it's cute! No, I am not cute. This is nonsense. Fake news. Propaganda. It's clearly rabbit propaganda by the Bundersilians. I'm not cute, nor are any bats cute. No. Fuck up. Alright, now, what... Alright, now, let's see what this, Alright, let's see what the... One stun becomes shock? Wait, petrify can... What does petrify even do? Yep, I don't need you. Alright, we got Encore, but we don't want to get rid of that. Nope, you have pretty much the same things. Alright, Miranda, what's your moves? Alright, your traits. I might as well get rid of Avenging and get... Oh. Begin battle with Hyper. That sounds pretty good. Sounds good to me. That way we can do that way we can do the AoE buff. That way we can do a buff that's AoE, yes. Which might be actually pretty good. Get rid of Proactive and get this. Unite moves are more powerful. That sounds really good. Well, we might as well get rid of Quirky! Yeah, get Quirky out of here. We charge all abilities when inflicted by ailments. Well, that... I don't know what that has to do with being cute. I mean, not that I would understand what cuteness entails, no. Because I am not cute. I mean, do we fairies look cute to you? No, we're very scary and very, dangerous things, yes. And super spooky, too. Go for the power boost, go! Alright, now. Paradigm shift, go! Alright, go for... Wait, what? Alright, now, let's see. I have an idea. Let's go. Repeat the last action. There we go. Go for the big attack. There we go. Maybe that was not a good idea. I should have stuck with the strategy, really. Right, I should have probably had the ability to inflict vulnerable. There we go, that should take care of some of them at least. Alright, now, let's see. Alright, might as well go for a big wind attack. I'm not worried, these guys are going down. Take that, get that out, get it out of here. Feel the powers of darkness and light. Feel the power of darkness. Hyperlizer item activates hyper mode. What, you mean I have an item that just lets me do hyper whenever I want? I got an item that just lets me do hyper whenever I want. I might as well hook up the Aegeus. Alright, now let's go look around for more bad guys to fight. More bad guys, let's defeat them. Get poisoned! How do you like that? Get some Bardic Inspiration, there we go. Alright, now get that extra turn, there we go. And then just get... And then go for the power boost. Alright, and then we go for the big setup. Yeah, they'll be poisoned, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, now we might as well inflict Fireball, go for the Tiara attack. Alright, now we got the item that lets us go hyper whenever we want. There we go, we might as well hyper her. Alright, might as well set up the big attack. Repeat the last move. And then hit with everything we got. Yeah, there we go. That certainly cleaned them up. That certainly cleaned up all the scrubs. Wow, that Hyperlizer is really powerful, I like it. Best item I found so far. Best item. Oh no, more slime. Oh no. Damn bees. Alright, let's poison them all. Not sure how you poison a zombie exactly. Alright, now let's give ourselves an extra turn. And then go for the power boost on you. Yeah, get your attack up. And then I'll set up the big attack for right now. Alright, they should all be really hurting a lot. Oh, we're taking less damage, that's good. Alright, vulnerable them all. Hit them with the big Tiara attack, that'll clear out some of them. Wait, what am I doing? I should probably just... Alright, we might as well go for that. Yeah, I'll just hit him with the big... I'll just hit him with that to be... Oh, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, that cleared him out. That was good. Alright, anything hitting up... Alright, now let's clear this big... Oh. What the heck are they... What the heck are these? Are these Weeping Angels? I don't like them. Nope, nope, nope. I don't like Weeping Angels, nope. You guys know what Weeping Angels are, right? Well, it's like that one Peanutty statue SCP, but much worse. Yeah. It's very, they're very dangerous, and they're very dangerous aliens, guys. They're like they're like real bad guys, yeah. Don't let the name fool you. They're not anything angelic whatsoever. They're really mean. La the Rana, time to drown! Oh no, it's that one Spanish Banshee lady that that's looking for drowned kids, and if you come across her, she's gonna drown you. Oh no. That's so devious and evil. Oh no, they're doing big water attacks, oh no! Oh no! So evil! Honorable, yes. Get him with a big tiara attack, go! Alright, now, we might as well unite. Do it, a big unite attack. Alright, now, big physical, go! But they survived that. Alright, now, they must be very weak from all the poison. Yeah, they're going now. Alright, now, what do I do? Might as well make her hyper. Go for wind. There we go. Alright, we leveled up. Bouncing Act became more powerful. Beatrice's Shock is more powerful. Miranda's Claw is more powerful. Cool. Alright, Vile Villain, prepare yourself to meet the power of justice. Oh, wait, what the heck is this? What, we don't have any pre-battle dialogue or anything? I mean, that's kind of boring, really. Does that mean something really bad is going to happen after we beat this guy? Alright, get poisoned. Bardic Inspiration, there we go. I have an idea. Paradigm Shift, give ourselves an extra turn. And then we give you an attack boost. And we'll set up. Alright, it's going for a big attack. Alright, now, let's see if... Alright, now, I have an idea. We're gonna charm him. There we go. And then we're gonna go, and then we're gonna go nut. Alright, now, let's get nuts. Alright, now. Zombie, zombie da. Tall, dark, and dead. Alright, now. It reminds me of when Dark Ruler Hadia's, turned into a zombie. Alright, we'll probably hit him with the... Alright, we might as well repeat our last strike. And then go for the Element Pain, yeah. Oh yeah, he punched himself in the face. Yep, he's almost dead! Wow, that strat really worked. Yeah, that's a good boss killing setup. Take that. Take that. 50,000 XP. Something tells me that wasn't quite the bat. Wait, it's not over. Horses. They look uninfected. This will speed things up considerably. I don't think this carriage was designed for 7 people. It's hard to breathe. Sure, like my soul. Too many people. My personal buffer zone. Everyone's too close. Are we there yet? Oh, I just channeled Viola for a second. Wait, are we there yet? This is miserable. We're close, but we won't make it before nightfall. That's when the dead are most active. Wait, this was all just a setup for that real bad guy? This looks defensible. Yes, this'll do. Alright, now. We're not gonna have to fight off a zombie invasion, are we? Alright, well, trust Kate. Zombies haven't been banging on the door for hours. You're very calm about it. If they're gonna break in, they would have done it by now. We should be safe. Also, I'm totally not gonna backstab you or anything. Definitely not. You'll get used to the noise after a while. I could never get used to this. My world has been like this for so long, I barely remember what life was like before the undead. Hiding where you can all night, fiercely scavenging for food and supplies during the day. It's horrible. After a while, it becomes your daily routine. And then you wonder if it'll ever change? Anyway, you should get back to sleep. It's almost dawn. Aren't you tired? I'm excited that we might actually put an end to all this, and there's no way I'd ever get sleep now. We're almost there. Alright, now we can do it. The road is too narrow and infested with the undead for us to ride any further. But a mysterious castle started all this shouldn't be too much further. Time to show the world what we're really capable of. Nobody infringes it. Alright, now. Wow, there's still more dungeon to go. I was wondering why there wasn't any pre-battle dialogue. I guess that Oops. I thought I pressed the wrong button there. I thought I got stuck. Alright, now, let us battle this bad guy that's in our way. More of these guys. More of those Spanish banshees. No, that's not me doing anything bad, no. They're literally, they're, La Llorona. Yes. Alright, now, Hyper, go. And now, alright, now, let's boost our power. And go for the big setup attack. Alright, they're doing a big attack, but I'm not worried. Oh, frick, we're all poisoned. That's not good. Alright, now, let's hit them all with that. Oops, that's not what I want. What am I doing? Oh, right, I can do the big damage attack. That will clear them up. As well gain the extra turn. Repeat my last move. And then hit with Ailment Bane. Good thing they're taking all that damage from the poison. There we go, got him out of here. Pouncing Act, go! Wow, that wasn't really that effective. Alright, now let's do the harm attack. Well, that wasn't too bad. Oh, we leveled up. New trait, rousing. Malefic. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what Malefic means. But I assume it's good. Versatile is very good, but you know. Damage 50% against vulnerable enemies up? Well, that sounds like it's pretty broken. Wait, Imogen, you got a new trait, didn't you? Alright, now, we should, Inspire duration half, effect doubled. Well, it does have the effect, but, you know. It does have to durate. Oh, a Halo? Oh, that can revive an ally. That sounds like it's a good item. That sounds like it's a very good item. That sounds like it. Yeah, aren't we? I'm very glad that we don't actually have to buy a bunch of items at shops or anything. I guess that makes it somewhat better. Alright, foul villains, prepare yourselves to meet the power of justice. Or something, I don't know. Alright, now, damage up, there we go. Alright, now, extra turn, go! Alright, now, get that power boost going. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Now, how much does that... These guys don't seem to be hitting hard whatsoever. Alright, vulnerable time, go! Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, now, let's do the big attack. Yeah, how do you like that? Get wrecked, zombies. Get wrecked, undead henchmen of the Three Vills. Alright, we can beat all the undead henchmen of the evils. Get poisoned. Let's go. Bardic Inspiration. There we go. Alright, extra turn. Go! And then we'll boost your power. Yeah. Alright, now, we'll go for a big setup. There we go. They're going to attack, but I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. This is not gonna be too hard. Alright, might as well vulnerable them all. And then go for the big tiara attack. Since they're there we go. Wow. That new Bardic Inspiration buff really does a lot. That really put in work, you see. They put monsters that are guarding basically nothing. Alright, more monsters. Let us prepare ourselves. Alright, now, power up. I wish we got like a buff when we leveled up that was like Bardic Inspiration's power level goes up and goes through the roof. Alright, now go for the big attack up, yeah. Setup time. There we go. Well, I'm sure whatever nefarious villain is behind all this will be okay. Alright, now let's put them all in vulnerable status. And weaken them a little. And hit them with big damage. Yeah, how do you like that? Alright, now we might as well go for the extra turn. Yeah, look at all that damage. That's really good. Oh yeah, we're level 38. Ruse is more powerful. Vile is more powerful. Viola learned all or nothing. Miranda's verdict ability is more powerful. Objection! Alright, now. Oh, what? 3 of them? If we unite our power, we're sure to win. That's a lot of vile villains. That's a lot of villains. However, we are sure to win. Alright, now let's go for the poison. Get toxic. Might as well give ourselves an extra turn. Alright, Viola, get that extra turn going. Set him up for big damage. Alright, now go for Ailment Bane. Should have probably hit them all, but, you know. That would be more important too, you know. I know, I'll make them all vulnerable. Alright, now let's hit him with a big tier. Yeah, there we go. That will take care of one. Alright, now we're hyper on that, so we might as well hit him with hard. I'm not really worried too much. Oh yeah, let's charm them so they won't be able to hurt us quite as much. Alright, now I might as well. I probably should have went for the charge. Just recharge all my abilities. And they'll be attacking each other. That'll take care of that one. Right now, let's go for... Alright, everything's all recharged, that's good. Might as well go for that. And go for that. And go for the Ailment Bane. There we go. And we leveled up. Viola and Miranda got new traits. That's not... Well, I guess it would be... Alright, did any of us learn any new moves? I guess we don't really need Petrify. Oh, All or Nothing reduces your HP to 1. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's too much of a risk. Whoops, that's not what I want. Right now, I am pretty sure you got a new trait. Double ailment resistance, why not? Alright, we may as well get rid of Unflappable. Alright, there's gotta be something in this castle. The Chosen Ones have arrived as prophesied. Wait, it's not really Macbeth, is it? No. Oh no, of course it is. The Lord of this castle is dead and this lady has lost her mind. Has been overtaken by Nightmare. Nightmare's will is channeled through her to feed her to return her to this fair land, to its rightful state. She is Nightmare's puppet's beater and you guys are good to go? By dark magic is the entrance of the chamber sealed? Seek my sisters to open the way? The door is wicked cursed, but us witches can fix it, yeah. Well, if you say so. If you say so, I suppose. We're not in the final dungeon, are we? Alright, foul villains, prepare yourselves to meet the powered of. What even are you guys? Wait, why is the music suddenly so different? I get the feeling we're in a final dungeon, yes. Boost that attack up, yeah. Wait, what? That, boosted it off. Did that boost defense instead? I feel like it did. That's not what I wanted. Oh no, we're being poisoned. Alright, vulnerable time, go. Alright, now, get that harm on him. Alright, let's set up that extra turn. There we go. And then go for the Ailment Bane. There we go. I'll take care of that one. Now we get poisoned, but that's okay, because we poisoned them. We are unstoppable. I'm really not sure how much of the game is actually left, because this is my first playthrough of the game, yeah. Alright, what do we got here? Batty Bat! Favorite food, meatloaf? Wolf Spider hunts in packs. I mean, of course we got a Batty Bat. Alright, I might as well boost your power. Get that offense up, yeah. Bardic Inspiration, go! Alright, now, let's get that offense up. Ouch, ouch, these wolf spiders are probably gonna poison me. And of course these guys have a sonic attack, because why would the bats not have a sonic attack? Get them all vulnerable, yeah. We might as well go for this, just to... Whoa, that did a lot of damage. That was so much damage! Look at that damage! That was just insane! Alright, now. Power up! Bardic Inspiration, go! Alright, now go for the big setup, yeah. Even if we don't really need it. Oh no, I'm poisoned! Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? Oh no. Vulnerable to all of you. Alright, now go! Big damage! There we go! Yeah, how do you like that? Get cleaned out. Imogen learned Sacrifice. Beatrice learned Vengeance. Stunned ability is more powerful. Perfect. What? It causes me to die when I use it? Vengeance. Oh, it does more damage if an ally gets defeated. Wait, that can combo with Sacrifice, can it? That can combo with Sacrifice, can it? Wow, why would I want my party members to die deliberately? I don't want that. Alright, foul villains, prepare yourselves. Get toxic. Alright, we're gonna get a little poisonous up in here, yeah. Go, eat my tiara. Whoops, I forgot to do the Bardic Inspiration, didn't I? Oh well, my bad. I'm really, really sorry about that. Killer Roach! Oh no, it's Papa Roach! I can't believe Papa Roach is in the game. Oh no. That's so vile and villainous. Oh noes. Alright, now. Yeah, we didn't get quite a big power buff of that. Not to worry, though. Set him up high. There we go. I might as well hit with Ailment Bane. I forgot about my, I completely lost my tempo, guys. There we go, get them all charmed. Get them all nice and charmed. I have nothing to do, man. Alright, now, let's go. Bouncing act. There we go. Oh, they're hitting kind of hard, really. Alright, might as well go for an all physical, and there we go. Yeah, that worked out in the end. I kind of screwed up, though. It's perfectly fine, though. Everybody makes mistakes, I guess. Alright, yeah, vile villains. Prepare yourselves! Yes, I'm right, the music is different. Are we in a final dungeon? It only stands to reason that the last stage, of course, is Macbeth. You know, in theater, Macbeth is considered the curse play that is really, really bad for everybody. That means a final villain could very well be Macbeth. But maybe they made a pun of him and made him undead and turned him into Macdeath. Yeah, that would be super hilarious. It's probably gonna be Cthulhu or something silly, isn't it? Actually, we don't know who the main villain is. Yeah, get him all out of here. Yeah, how you like that? Yeah, get out of here, you bad guys. Be gone, you bad guys. How you like getting pwned? How you like all that? How you like that floor? How does it taste? Alright, power up! Alright, get that Bardic Inspiration for more damage, yeah. Alright, let's set up our big combo. Alright, just in case the bad guys, you know, survive my initial combo. Which they very well could be. Alright, those rats are... They're just chompy rodent. Those are some mighty fine chompers. Yes, but not fine enough. Get vulnerable to the face. There we go, get them all. Alright, now, let us do our... Might as well set them up, but might as well set them up for big damage. Alright, now they're down to one enemy. Poison Bane attack, go, yeah! Excellent. Adversaries purified. In the name of justice. Yes, justice is what we care about around here, yes. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't move on your own, okay? I do know I have to talk to the witch. Wait, what is that? Is that like an undead lich or something? There we go, get that attack up. Bardic Inspiration, go! That looks like it's an undead lich. Yorick! Alas! I can't believe Yorick from Castlevania is in this Shakespeare-themed game. That's really, really strange, isn't it? And by the way, in case anybody was wondering, yes, I know that Yorick is from Shakespeare. Yeah, don't have to tell me in the comments. Believe me, I actually know that. I may not be the biggest Shakespeare nut around, but, you know, I actually know things. I swear, I only pretend to be very silly for, entertainment and stuff. Because it's entertaining to me, and also, whatever people are maybe watching this, maybe. Yes, whoever is actually watching this. Ah, shit, they're probably all watching everybody play, Pokemon Scarlet right now. I promise I will do more of that soon, I just really, really want to get this game done. Oh, Mystical sounds really good. Alright, let's get rid of Smashing. Oh, Tiara Toss says double. Only hits targets in a row. Ugh. Alright, I assume that way leads Alright, we need to talk to this witch first. The chosen one is people we thought were coming have come. Alright, now, witch. I'm guessing I have to deal with this. Reality is falling apart. What? This is a boss rush? The monster approaches. Oh no, not this again. No, not the tentacles again. I thought we were done with this. No, no more, no. No. I don't like any of this, no. No. Alright, might as well set up the combo. I might as well use the big... Alright, now let's inflict vulnerable on them all so they get hit. So they can get hit by really big by the Unite attack. Yeah, how do you like that? How does the floor taste? Eat that. Big damage. There we go. Alright, now, there we go. Big damage. There we go. Lots of damage. There we go. Damn, we've actually become super duper overpowered. Miranda, learn how to tap into the Deus Ex. Reality is falling apart. Sort of like my soul in a way, yes. Miranda, learn Deus Ex. Whatever that does, I'm sure it's very good. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a ton of damage, yes. Oh, it also has the ability to heal as well. And it heals the entire party. I like that. That sounds absolutely 100% amazing. Alright, anything back here? Ah, there's just a treasure chest. You got a smoke bomb. It inflicts stun. Yeah, you can just throw a smoke bomb at the bad guy just to stun them for a little bit so you can attack them like a true honorable warrior. I mean, strictly speaking, magical girls aren't like Batman, no. They tend to annihilate their villains. Yeah, but everybody knows that's okay because, when the bad guys are aliens, when the bad guys are weird aliens or undead abominations or man-eating plants or stuff, you can be as hardcore as you really want. Yeah. You can be as hardcore as you want and not worry about the ratings going down. Unless they're very... Alright now, Bardic Inspiration, go! Yeah, get that damage up. Alright now, let's do the big combo. Doing the... Repeat last move, there we go. And then we go for Ailment Bane, yeah. Alright, yeah, evil roaches, prepare yourselves to be cut on the edge. Papa Roach's edge, to be exact. Alright now, Unite attack, go! That didn't do enough damage. Oh no. But these roaches are more formidable than I thought they would be. Oh yeah, they're killer roaches this time. Of course. Alright, the monster is getting stronger or something, I don't know. Ooh, treasure, give me the treasure. Friend bracelet, this item boosts Unite to the max. Well, I got another really, really good item. Alright, I might as well get rid of the cat ears then. Alright, now where's the thing? Friend bracelet, go. Might as well get rid of the cat ears. What purpose do they serve anyway? I've never used them once. Alright, file villains, prepare yourselves. Prepare to meet the power of justice. Alright now, get that attack up, yeah. Go, boost that damage. Damage up, yeah. Alright, set up time, go. Alright, these roaches are going to attack big time, but we're not going to worry about them because they're all poisoned. That'll weaken them slowly, but surely. Get vulnerable. Alright now. Let's go, big Unite time, go! Yeah, how you like that? Go, Tiara attack! Alright now, get that extra turn going. Yeah, how you like that? And then I can set up another extra turn. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that Viola can just take 3 turns whenever she wants. That honestly makes her kind of cracked, really. All right, go for it. Go for that. All right, get poisoned. How do you like that? What? Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? All right, now get that power boost going. All right, Bardic Inspiration, go. And then I just... And then all I need to do is just hit with these attacks. All right, now let's hit them all with big physical. That should weaken them a little bit, I think. All right, now let's make them all vulnerable. All right, now big unite attack, go. Since they're all vulnerable, they will take a bunch of damage from that. Yeah, we're so overpowered now. You know what they... Sometimes you start as a little... The weak sometimes start as a little stone, but then they grow, and they will be able to conquer mountains. And no one will be able to beat them. Much like One Punch Man. I love One Punch Man. One Punch Man is cool. Of course I love One Punch Man. Of course One Punch Man also basically just annihilates all his villains. Then again, in all honesty, what is Batman really saving by just, you know, straight up... By just straight up allowing the Joker to do whatever they want? Really? I mean, Batman has contingency plans to basically kill all his friends, but, when it comes to killing his one true waifu, Joker, he doesn't have any plan whatsoever. Yeah, that's because the Joker has plot armor, you see. Reality is falling apart. At the seams, it seems. What? The monster? Oh no, it's... Oh no, it's that bear! Well, I'm just glad we don't have to fight Audrey too. Actually, I would have preferred to fight Audrey too. Alright, set up the boss killing attack. Set up the technique. Alright, now take that. Alright, it's doing a big ice attack, but I'm not worried. Alright, now vulnerable time, go. And I've got an idea. Please bear with me, guys. No, where's the item? Charge Unite, might as well charge up my Unite. The next turn we'll go Hyper. I'll just hit with a big Tiara attack. Might as well do this. Eat that. Eat that. Eat the Ailment Bane too. Just for good measure. Eat the Poison Bane. Alright, now let's go for the big Unite attack. Max charge, there we go. Whoa, 100,000 XP? Well, no wonder I leveled up off that. Reality is falling apart. At the seams, it seems. Well, it's no wonder that everything went so... Gives your turn to another. Wait, what? It gives my turn to another? Does that mean I can have Viola just attack again? Or I could just give Miranda another turn so she can set up the friend bracelet and then she could just hit everything with a big Unite attack? Yeah, sure, that sounds good. Sound good? Right now. Quick Wit. Oh, it boosts speed. Oh, it gives an extra turn too. So, you know, I could poison bad guys and then hit them with another ailment. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I like that. Alright, did you get any... No, I do not want to use all or nothing. Alright, Miranda, did you get anything good? Not yet. Alright, now let's check all our... Alright, now, let's see. We don't... Man, we're not gonna... I don't have that yet. Okay. Don't have that. Ah, here we go. Might as well get rid of that. Regenerate HP, that sounds pretty good. Everything's good. Where is everything now? The witch is nowhere to be found. Wait, the witches aren't the boss, aren't the final boss, are they? Oh wow. Wait, we're gonna have to fight Audrey 2 again, aren't we? The monster approaches. Alright, Audrey 2, prepare yourselves for another big beatdown. Oh, that gives me part. Alright, I'm just gonna poison you. Alright, might as well set a poison. There we go, get that attack up. Go, inspire to greatness. Oh no, it's doing a big... Rosebud defines analysis. I know, I'll set up the Unite attack so we can go big damage, yeah. Alright, now, let's go. Yeah, we could just get a whole bunch of turns, so why not? Alright, now, let's get all those turns. And then we can just hit him with Ailment Bane. And then we get an extra turn to go do more damage. It's unleashing the fire attack. That's okay. That's okay, you're basically dead anyway. Alright, give me that XP. Miranda gained unpredictable. Alright, Miranda gained unpredictable. Alright, what's that do? Hyper every other turn. Wait, what? Oh, that sounds perfect. Alright, now, where is the villain? Alright, now, I assume they're up ahead somewhere. I assume they're ahead somewhere. Hey, yo. Alright, now. A true nightmare will be revealed, huh? Or these witches gonna unleash the nightmare. Wait, another nightmare portal. Alright, does this lead... It leads to Titania. Sorry, Titania. I'm going to have to kill you again. No hard feelings, okay? Right, yeah, whatever. Whoops, I kinda screwed that up, didn't I? I got an idea. Whoops, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I want to get that Unite going. Get Bardic Inspiration up. Alright, set up a big attack. Alright, these guys are going to be kind of troublesome. Oh, what? I'm stunned? Alright, I guess they inflict stun. That's okay, though. Alright, now let's get that guy out of here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, they're getting stronger. I might as well take that lawn gnome out of here. Alright, I might as well go for the big... I might as well go for a big Unite. Alright, she's going for a sound wave attack. That's okay. I might as well charm her so she will attack herself. That way I can recharge all my skills. Alright, let's go for Ailment Bane. There we go. I'll save that for later. There we go, attack up. There we go, get that out of here. Get that boss out of here. But Tiara Toss became more powerful, that's good. It took more of a beating than I would have liked from that fight. Prepare for trouble and make it double, toil and trouble, fire, burning cauldron bubble. Prepare for trouble and make it double! Oh no, a Team Rocket reference! The way is open. Lady Macbeth awaits. Defeat her with haste so her evil abates. Go kill her quick and go kill her and be quick about it. Very well. Wait, Lady Macbeth? Alright, Lady Macbeth. All is blood, all is death. You're going down, you're going down! We have visitors to greet them, my lord. Some people have come, say hi. Lady Macbeth? Who is she talking to? She must think her husband is still alive. That's not creepy. You mean it is creepy, right? I've seen this before. People lose their minds when the horrors of life become too much to bear. Not welcome, you say. Time to die, you say, as you wish. It is on. Not so fast. It's time to see what I can do. Alright, now. And now. Can't say that, Kate. Your catchphrase will strike fear in the hearts of evildoers. I'll think of something better next time. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Alright, now. It's time to close the curtain on this foul fiends. Get toxified! Yes, we're gonna fight like true honorable warriors, yes. Alright, get that attack up, go. Go for it, yeah. Damage up. Set up the big attack. Oh no, she's doing the Oh no, was that a vulnerable combo? I think that was a vulnerable combo. Whoops, I don't want that. Alright, might as well inflict vulnerable. Oh yeah. Whoops, I have an idea. I'll set up Alright, now I have an idea. Might as well set up the Unite. Alright, now one physical attack coming up. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Take that. And there you go. Eat that. Oh no, I'm poisoned. Oh no. That's not good. Alright, I might as well charm her just to make her lose a turn, I guess. Alright, let's see if that will inflict vulnerable. Nope, no such luck. Might as well hit with that big dark attack. Hit with the wind attack. Oh no, she's doing some sort of dark attack. Oh no. Vile villain, prepare yourself. Take this. Eat the poison bane attack. Alright, now. Now we got the Unite attack powered up. But that did so little damage. Alright, good thing she'll be pretty much poisons. Hey, I wanna see what this does. Yeah, use a harm attack. Clever strike, I might as well. I might as well set up again. Alright, I'll just recharge my stats. There we go, got Lady Macbeth down. Alright, we're at level 46. He attacked before he had the chance to make my taunts. We spent enough time thinking about it beforehand, she got impatient. But my taunts? The castle is breaking up. Let's get out of here before we get crashed. We're back. Kate, you came back. Despite our efforts, I don't think my world will ever fully recover. But be okay if I stay here. Of course it would. The more the merrier. Alright, we might as well. A slumber party, yes. It's where you stay up over at your friend's house and eat food that's bad for you and stay up all night. Sounds fun. Yes, I agree. Ah, what? That wasn't the final boss? Well, we have been playing for quite a while, so... I can only assume there's like, maybe one more act, maybe. After this one, maybe a couple more? Dang. Alright, now, let us go see who can, raid, maybe. I'm gonna take a shot. I think maybe Enaben is still on. Yeah, they're playing Pokemon. I shall play Pokemon later as well. I shall play Pokemon, sometime maybe next week, maybe? I think tomorrow I got Cosmic Star Heroine scheduled. That'll be okay. Thank you everyone that showed up. Thank you everyone that showed up, and thank you very much for watching. Right now, let's go. Moonbat raid, there we go. See you later, and remember to play games and have fun, okay? See you later.